Welcome back to the O&J YouTube channel. I'm your YouTube co-YouTuber
You go.
Jeremiah.
I'm Orlando. I don't know what else to say.
Uh,
Co YouTube host.
That's perfect.
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Oh, I'm deceased. That's hilarious. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This video, we're just gonna touch on Summer League. Week 1 so far. So first week. So what have you seen from the top 3 picks? So I guess should we go like top to bottom or bottom to top? All right, let's just go bottom to top. So like 3. So number 3, Jabari Smith with the Rockets. So what have you seen so far from him? Your likes, your dislikes, whatever.
Jabari Smith.
Yes, sir.
What I have seen is reasons. Actually, let me not start there. First of all, um he's been doing well. I guess I was expecting a little bit better from him in terms of like what he could have done. I don't think he's doing as well as I expected him to. But I feel like the biggest thing with Jabari now, so it's gonna be having a. I always feel he can't at the current moment he can't create for himself. So I think he's at the first few years he's gonna struggle because the Rockets don't really have a playmaking point guard, and I still don't believe Kevin Porter Jr. is gonna be that playmaking point guard for them.
Okay.
So he's gonna struggle there. But I feel like if he has one, he's gonna do really good.
All right, true. So like I ain't gonna lie, I like Tata Washington. I think he has potential to be that playmaking point guard you talking about. I don't know if they'll start him over. I don't know if they'll ever start him over KP. I think they're gonna and even from Silas's interview, I like that too. Like how they have like the coaches, like how they have the coaches courtside during the games, and then they get like some actual like intel from them like while their team is playing. So I thought that's cool too. But like he was talking about KPJ and like how he knows like it seems like he's committed basically, like he's committed to trying them out. We'll see how that goes. But I think Jabari, well, from the first game, I thought defensively he was pretty good. I think also like I don't like how do I say it, where it seemed like the announcers were trying to like find any excuse to like give him a highlight. I guess not a highlight, but like give him a shout out, even though he wasn't playing the best. You know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of interesting. But I thought he's so far so good. Now his second game, I think he was really dependent on jump shots a lot. And they weren't hitting. Like he took like I think 12 3-pointers and made 2 of them. So like 2 for 12 from the 3-point line. And he has potential to hit those shots. But I mean they just weren't falling. But I think like when he gets to the league though, he's not gonna, I don't think he's gonna have that responsibility. You're gonna have Jalen Green, you're gonna have KPJ, like two very, very good bucket getters. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna have to like shoulder the responsibility that much. So maybe being that third option could help him. I hope it does. But I thought his second summer league game, I thought he was just real dependent on, jump shots.
Very dependent.
Very dependent.
And that's one of the issues that he has to work on.
Yeah.
Add more versatility to that game that you have right now. Like he's a great 3-and-D right now, but outside of that, there's a lot that could be desired right there.
Yeah. Do you see like him playing 3 at all? Like, do you think he can like be a 3?
A 3, like a small 4? No.
Yeah, small 4. Or would you just focus him at the 4?
Stay at the 4. Okay. Just because of how today's day and age and the game is running, I think he'd benefit from being at the 4.
Yeah, true. I ain't gonna lie though, with the Rockets, well, I think they might play Sengun at the 5. I was thinking like what centers do they have, but then they still got Sengun, so he might be able to pair with them. We'll see how that goes. All right, number 2, Chet Holmgren. What did you see from Chet? Oh, let me start with
Um,
that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was about to
I
say,
just
I
got
think you want to start there.
the you know what I mean, I got the OKC in the background. So I would say um I'm a little scared because like, you know, from what I've seen with Kenneth Lofton, like what happened, you know what I mean? And just like he was just having his way with him. You know what I mean? I mean, on a couple possessions, it wasn't the whole game, but you know what I mean? Like it was like it would be tough. I can only imagine. And it looks like he's probably gonna be our five. So I'm
Yep.
scared. Like we're in the Western Conference. You know what I mean? Like the Timberwolves just got Rudy Gobert. So like he's gonna have to go up against Rudy Gobert and Cat, or you know what I mean, Sabonis. You know what I mean? Uh, Embiid, Jokic, like just big guys, and he's like very premature, like in regards to like just muscle wise. And I'm sure like they're gonna set up a program and everything for him. But that's just my only concern. But the good parts, I mean, it's really what was already like advertised about him. He's a great shot blocker. Just great defensive instincts. Um, stretch the floor, of course, you know. Great. He'll be a great shooter. And great spacing. Just yeah, and the thing with that is just the whole 5 out thing. It's just I'm not sure I liked it because it was like many points in the games where you know it was just five on the perimeter, like nobody posted up in regard like for OKC. So that's something that may worry me a little bit, just because I would like to add some more like just to add some variety to you know our offensive options instead of just you know isolation. So that'll be interesting to see. But other than that, I thought he's had a pretty good summer league so far, and he's just been advertised as advertised.
So first game, he went crazy.
X.
23 points, 7 rebounds. I think that was the game where he had 6 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was that he beat the record. He tied the record. I think he beat the record for most blocks in the summer league game.
I think he might have beat the record. Yeah.
Yeah, he might beat the record. So it's like, oh, he's gonna do great things. But
X.
then after that Grizzlies game, yeah, that was a tough one. And then the game after that, they rested him. Um, I guess he didn't take that matchup very well that they had to rest him the next day. And
You
and then
funny. You're
and then the
funny.
game after that, I was like, he's gonna have a big comeback.
Oh,
But
you're funny.
how am I
Uh,
funny? I mean, I am always funny, but that's besides the point. The game against the Rockets, I thought he was gonna have a great. He was gonna go back to that first game, but he
uh,
only had 12 points. 3 of 10. So I'm wondering how you go from having such a great game to now you're kind of like, you know, going a little bit downwards.
yeah, that's the thing. That's why I try not to get like I don't like to get like Twitter was just going crazy, and like I don't like to like buy into the hype too early
Bro,
because I
that
know.
Twitter that first day, bro, it was like Chet Holmgren's the greatest
Oh
rookie, and that's
my
come into the NBA in the last
gosh,
20 years.
it was
Going
just
crazy.
it. They were just doing too much, and no, I mean I understand like y'all are excited, but like you gotta relax. So and like as expected, you know, he wasn't performing that well. But I would say, you know, there are some positive aspects. You know, his shooting, you know, he hits his free throws, you know what I mean? Like last game, I think he didn't miss a free throw. So that's amazing. But I mean, it's really just gonna be about how his body matures. And I'm curious, like, because you know, Giddy didn't really play the whole season last year. Um, you know, he got
Giddy shouldn't
injured.
be playing summer league. I just
Ooh,
wanted to add
okay.
there. Giddy shouldn't be playing summer league. He's too good
Yeah,
for summer league at this point.
I was kind of surprised by that. Um, and he's still playing. The crazy part is he's still like, like he's playing every game. So like that's been kind of interesting. But I'm kind of happy about it too as well because you know he could have came back. I feel like he could have came back and helped us last season. Um, instead of you know trying to get the you know
That's tough.
number 2 pick, but it's cool. But yeah, I agree. I don't think he should have been playing. Uh, I would like to see like Trey Mann get an opportunity to lead our summer league, like show off his point guard skills instead of just having Giddy. But I'm surprised they haven't sat him down because you got guys like Evan Mobley not playing, like you know what I mean. K's not. K was supposed to play. He didn't. He didn't play. Of course, Scotty's not going to play. Davion Mitchell, a whole bunch of guys not playing. So it was
A
interesting.
lot of people aren't playing.
A
A lot of
lot.
players aren't playing.
Not even Austin Reeves. Not even Austin Reeves is playing. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. But yeah, I think Chet. I think he showed some very good flashes, especially on the defensive end. And he's definitely going to be a contributor this year.
Are you happy with your selection of Chet?
Over. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The way yeah, I am. I mean, I feel like we had to, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Keegan Murray's been tremendous. He's
True.
like he's probably like the only other option I would have been happy with. I mean, Ivy's been great too, but I don't think we're jam packed at guard right now. Like, I don't know how he would have fit it. It would have been tough to have a guy like him just sit back and have to watch like everything. I'm glad he gets to go to Pistons and gets a chance at immediate playing time. But Keegan Murray, I mean, like, he just has such great poise. You know what I mean? Like Paolo, we're gonna talk about Paolo, but like Paolo's very guy smiling already. Like Paolo's like has great, like, he's built for the moment. But like Keegan, I mean, nothing speeds him up. Like, he just plays at his own place. He knows what to do. Doesn't really try to force things too much. I mean, of course he's a rookie, so he's gonna have his moments like that. But from overall, like, he doesn't really try to force things too much, and he just lets the game come to him, which is great, especially from a rookie. Number one.
I was gonna say about Murray that I agree with what you said about Keegan Murray. He's been playing great.
Tremendous.
Great pickup by the Pacers, and I think he's gonna fit really well into them.
Kings.
I mean Kings. I got a little bit ahead of myself.
You think about the trade? I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, because I was thinking about his fit with Sabonis, and then Sabonis went to the Kings.
Right. It's weird.
So
it's
like
weird seeing Sabonis like in a.
Yeah. In my head, Sabonis is still with the Pacers. So
I got you.
I gotta get used to it.
I'm with you, dog. I'm with you.
But yeah, I think it'll be a great fit, them two together.
True. So number one, numero uno, Paolo Banchero. Come on, Magic fan, hit me with it, Magic fan.
Great choice. By the Magic. A lot of talk about there being 3 number 1 overall picks this draft. And Banchero came in here and made it pretty obvious that he should have been number 1, proving everybody wrong. Right. He has a lot to his game. First game, he had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So obviously he can score. He can assist. He's a great playmaker. Rebounding, he wasn't really going after the boards like that, but it was like he was playing with scrubs. I'm gonna be honest. He's playing with scrubs right now. Like, he has to do everything for the team. Like, in that second game, when we went into like overtime with the Kings, I saw moments where the team kind of like panicked and then just gave it to Banchero, like, here, make something happen, help us. And and he took that and he made something happen. Like, he took that leadership role to be able to play make on the floor, be able to get the ball and create his own shot, which is something that the Magic necessarily don't have. They don't have that guy where it's like, here's the ball, make something happen. And Banchero can do that. He's either going to score or he's going to play make. And that's something that we desperately needed. Even though his 3-point isn't the greatest, and that's another thing that we struggle with, I think in the long run, it's more important to have somebody. It's harder to teach someone to be a shot creator than having them be a good 3-pointer. He could learn a 3-point shot later in life. You can't insert. It's harder to make someone a shot creator. So I think we made the right choice there.
You just call RJ Hampton a scrub?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I agree with what you said about the pick. I thought it was a great pick. I'd probably say every so-called draft expert had Jabari going one, and then y'all just like do a whole reverse and get Banchero. But it seems like he's been the right pick. Uh he's just it seems like he's just made for this, like just made for the moment. Like he's been built. I don't know if it's his parents or just his trainers, his coaches, whatever. Like it seems like from a young age, like he's just been built from the ground up, like for this moment. And it shows his skill. He's very advanced for his skill level and for his age. Um his spin move is just like his go-to spin move where you know he just like leads you one way and then just spins the other way, and he's like his footwork, like he's always in control. Like it's never like a oh my god, like a turnover, like I fell or a travel, like he falls into a travel or something. Like he's always still vertical. He's always just staying put. That's amazing. I think his shooting. I wouldn't really worry too much about shooting. I think his shooting he's gonna be there, and especially because like you gotta think about who these guys are playing with. Like you said, I ain't gonna call them scrubs, but but like he has to do a lot. Like you said, he has to do a lot. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna because he's gonna be playing with pros. You know what I mean? Like Suggs, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter, those guys. France. France, another guy. You know what I mean? Who didn't play in summer league. So yeah, I think Banchero, he's gonna be great. I think y'all definitely made the right pick. And he's just built for it. And it's interesting too. I think he's probably like one of Mike Miller's first clients. I think Mike Miller's an agent now. Mike Miller's an agent now too. So that could also be something that's helped him during this process too, and why he's so ready. And to have a guy like Mike Miller, because like Mike Miller, he's not only like I get like he's been like working out with some of like the top, prospects, in the league or just players in general. Like he started with RJ. I just seen him working out the Thompson twins who are supposed to be, a couple of top 10 picks in next year's draft. So like, I mean, he's well connected with, prospects, and then to have a guy like that who could like not only negotiate for you, but like also work you out and give you so much game. He's won a championship, so I think that's gonna be great for Paolo. But Paolo's definitely shown like he's ready for the moment. He's just ready.
Very ready to the moment. I can't wait to see him playing in the actual NBA and not the summer league. I can't wait for that. And think of the versatility: France, Banchero, and Wendell Carter.
Sick. Y'all have like
wait. I can't wait.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all have like so many options when it comes to lineups in regards to like maybe I guess front court wise, you know what I mean? Because y'all got so many different like pieces. Like, what is France? Is he like 6? Is he 6'10"?
He's 6'10".
He's like he's
6'10".
He's a legit 6'10".
Yep, he's 6'10". He's playing the small forward at 6'10".
That's crazy. So like
he's 6'10" playing the small forward. You have Banchero who's 6'10.5 without shoes.
Yeah.
Playing the small forward. So he's probably like 7 foot with shoes or something.
I was gonna ask you about Banchero. Does he like? I mean, I know we watch from TV, but like, does he look 250 to you? Because they say he's 250, and like he does not look too. I mean, I know I'm watching from the TV, but like, does he look 250 to you?
Close enough. He's bodying people in the paint when he does stuff. So
yeah, that's great. He does not look 250 to me at all. I mean, but like that's probably just.
If that rumor that happened in the beginning of the season is still true, his weight might be fluctuating. The whole thing about him losing a lot of weight. So yeah. I don't know if that's how accurate that was. Nobody ever talked about it after that one report. So
I know, right? It went dead after that.
Yeah,
7 pounds a game is crazy.
It is. That's huge.
Yes, I mean, I think Duke had gave him like a special drink to like keep him from cramping and stuff like that, and I guess to keep his sweat. But I mean, I guess
I still don't understand what that means. What they got Michael Jordan's secret stuff from like Space Jam or something, and they gave it to him. Like,
what? I don't know. I guess it's been working. You know, I mean, they made it to the tournament, and he was healthy most of the season, so I guess it did work. But Yeah, y'all have options though, definitely. Like front court wise, Bobo, Bamba, Carter, Banchero, Wagner. If Isaacs is healthy, Isaacs, you know what I mean? So y'all definitely got options for sure.
Can't wait for the season to start.
For sure. It's gonna be lit. But okay. So we talked about top three players. Who would you say has impressed you so far?
Who has impressed me outside the top three players?
Yeah.
So we have Jaden Ivey has been playing good, but we kind of
Ooh.
know that.
Oh, he was about to go
Murray,
off that game.
yes, yes, as always, you know. Murray has been good. Um, I'm trying to think who has been going crazy. We know what happened with the Chet and Good Grizzlies game. You already touched on that. I guess I don't have to touch
Here
on
we
that.
go. Yeah, you had to bring that back up again. Huh? You just had to
I'm
bring that
just
back up.
saying, you want me to talk about impressive? That was pretty impressive. Um, um, impressive. Well, it hasn't been impressive like stat line wise,
Uh huh.
journey wise. It's been impressive.
Okay.
O'Neal, heart surgery
Oh,
to not
okay.
playing in the summer league. Crazy story right there.
Facts.
Um, Pippen Jr.
Pippin's. Oh, he's a sleeper.
He's a big sleeper with that Lakers team. I
He's
think
a
the Lakers
sleeper.
did good.
Facts.
One thing that I did want to touch on, it's not necessarily that impressed me.
Mm-hmm.
A player that hasn't played. Now I don't know if he's injured. You could correct me if I'm wrong if he's injured or
Mm-hmm.
not. Patrick Baldwin. I haven't seen him play with
Ooh,
the Warriors yet.
might be injured. That's the only
I
reason I could
yeah,
think of though.
because I haven't seen him play. Like I know Moses Moody went absolutely crazy one of those games. He had like 30 points. And
Mm-hmm.
then the next game, the Warriors was like, oh, we're gonna rest him. And then Kaminga dropped like 30. So they
We're
have
crazy.
options, crazy
Mm.
options.
Wiseman's
But
back.
I
Wiseman's
think
back too.
Wiseman's back. That was another one.
It's
I'm
crazy.
glad he's back and healthy. That Warriors
Facts.
team, bro. I can't believe they have so much talent.
It's crazy. Is
What
your
about
list?
you?
Is your list
What are
complete?
some you have?
I
Is
know.
your
I
list
know if you
complete?
have
I don't
more.
honestly, as we talk, I'll probably more will pop into my head, honestly.
Uh, I was so happy to see Wiseman back. I mean, he looked like his former self. Really, blocking shots, catching lobs, making threes. Just what what he does. So players that's been impressive. That Hunt, the Ferran Hunt guy from the Knicks, he's been impressive. His energy is just like it's crazy. Like he's very athletic. I don't really see him take too many jump shots, but like in regard, like he's very active he's just active, whether it's on defensive end, offensive end, rim running, whatever. Like he's one of those, above the rim guys, and he's caught my eye. He's been pretty good. Pause. And I think Josh Mino, a Florida boy. He's from
Here we
Florida.
go.
Yes, you know what I mean? You gotta shout out the Florida boys. I think he went to school in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. So Josh Mino, he's been good. I think, he didn't really get that much playing time at Memphis. You know what I mean? I think he played I think he averaged probably like 12 minutes a game or something like that. I may be wrong. But he didn't really get that much playing time. But he's been showing, that he has a skill set that's, that could compete in the league. You know what I mean? He had about 20 points his last game, and he showed that he could block shots, play above the rim, even extend his range a little bit, hit some jumpers. So I thought even a top of the guys you named, I think those are two more that's probably that's caught my eye so far. For sure.
So like I had mentioned, I already said as we go along, I'm gonna think of more names. So I just thought of more names.
Mm-hmm.
Tari Elson with the Rockets. His
Ooh,
defense has been amazing.
he's
There'll
tough.
be specifically that Magic Rockets game. I remember moments where he just told Jabari, get out the way. I want to specifically guard Banchero, and he did good guarding him.
Yeah,
So I
for
think you
sure.
gotta point that out. And what I think was the biggest absolute steal of the draft, Jaden Hardy going second to the Mavs. That was a steal, and he's been showing
28.
it. Yep.
28. Yeah, Hardy, he's tough. You think he'll start this year along
I don't
Luca?
I don't think he'll start, but I think he'll get playing time.
Oh yeah, Hardaway is probably gonna be back.
Carter
So
will be back, or it's Spencer Dinwiddie. They'll try to do that two guard lineup again, probably.
no, keep Ben Dinwiddie off the bench, please. He's playing his best basketball. I'm sorry. He's got it.
Okay, keep Dinwiddie off the bench.
You gotta keep you gotta keep him off the bench. That would yeah, that's true. I don't know how he would gain out some playing time.
He'll
But
get playing time, just not starting playing
yeah,
time.
just not
He
starting
needs to
minutes.
get playing time.
True. 28
Hey,
points.
they lost Brunson, so there's a
Yeah.
spot open.
He's like one of those like tough shot takers, but like a tough shot maker. Like
Bars.
he knows like he knows like how to get his own shot, but like he'll also like just and it seems like he wants to take those shots too, and that's great. Like for a rookie to have that confidence. So I think yeah, that's a great point out. You know, Hardy, he's been pretty good. But yeah, what do you think about rings? Players getting rings this year?
Nice. I saw the rings. I mean, I last saw the rings and they look very, very high quality, like NBA Finals type of rings. So I didn't think they were gonna get that high quality ring. So good for them. I just
Right.
don't want players now bragging that they got a summer league ring.
Mm,
Because honestly, the NBA is adding
that's
way too many trophies now. I'm gonna be honest. They
that's
have too many trophies. Like having an MVP for conference finals, that's I don't see a benefit for that.
mm-hmm. Bar? That's the
Huh?
thing. They might make that thing.
They made that a thing this year.
Who had that?
Curry won the Western Conference Finals MVP, and then Tatum
Wow.
Tatum won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
They giving out participation trophies out here.
Exactly. Like it made now. No, actually, it made no. I was gonna say it made sense if you add like a playoff MVP. That actually makes no sense either. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They're adding way too many trophies.
yeah
They're
playoff
adding way
MVP
too
be
many trophies.
crazy.
They're adding way too many
Hey,
trophies.
since they doing what they're doing now, they might as well add a playoff MVP.
They're adding way too many trophies. Like people on Twitter are already going crazy with it. They're like, Steph Curry is the one and only player in NBA history to win Conference Finals MVP, and Finals MVP. I'm like, bro, yes, because they just added it, bro. Like, stop.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
In a few years, everybody's gonna be like, you know what? Michael Jordan's the GOAT. You know why? He never got a conference finals MVP. How can you be the GOAT and not have a conference finals MVP? Like, what?
Hey, that's gonna add. So you saying it might create more problems? It might create more problems than not create problems, but so do you mess with it or not?
That's fine. Just
Okay.
the making it look exactly like the NBA finals rings is a little too much in my opinion. But
Yeah. I haven't even seen the rings because I didn't want to look at that bullshit. But like, I mean, I just don't see the point. That's what I thought too. What you said at first. That's the first thing that came to my mind. It's like, yo, so a player could actually be like, yo, I got a ring. Like, even though like a player could never make it to the league, but then still be like, yo, I got an NBA ring. I got an NBA championship ring. You ain't gotta say a summer league, but be like, yo, I got an NBA championship ring. So it just makes me think NBA got money to spend. They got too much money. It's probably a tax write-off.
You see how much that extension for Damian Lillard was, bro? He's getting paid like $60 million a year, bro. Like they got money.
I got that alert. I'm like,
Bro, I got that alert and I was like, oh, cool. He signed a long-term deal. No, 2 years, bro. 2 years, bro. Like what?
60. He's probably gonna max out. Like I don't even want to think just to think about what I don't know. 61 mil is crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
we'll probably it's just like I ain't gonna lie. Like I love NBA, I love basketball, I love NBA, but just like watching some of these guys, like how like watching all these players and then be like, yo, I'll probably never make that my whole working career. It's just like it's crazy, and they make it in like a season. It's
Even the bench warmers will make more than me, bro.
It's crazy. Like I don't even know if it's humbling. I think it's just like dang. Like, it just makes me think like, why wasn't I at the gym?
A vet minimum is already 1 mil, bro. Like,
It's crazy. And the higher you get, like the more like you know what I mean. I think like the highest is like 2.9 or something. It's 3 million. That's still good money. I don't even know if I make 3 mil. I don't even know if I make 3 mil over my career. Like it's crazy. But yeah, I think future's bright as always. But I think the still the draft might. You said so. You say you're still the draft is
Jaden Hardy,
I ain't gonna lie. I want to agree with that so bad.
you have
I
to. You
feel
have.
like I feel
He
like
was
this.
considered a top 5 pick who
It's
went in the
facts.
second round.
Okay. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Jaden Hardy could be a steal. And then I feel like just based off a need, I feel like Ty Washington could be a steal. Just cause of just cause like you said, they don't have a playmaking point guard, and that's what he does. And he's a true point guard, you know what I mean? So um he could possibly be a steal too. But so far some of these been pretty entertaining, can't lie.
I agree. A lot of great talent coming into the league this year.
All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to our summer league week 1 review, I guess we could say. And we out.
Peace.
Peace.